Have you discovered Pacific Sunrise? This week, editor Faith Hoyt shares a few of her favorite stories about local churches and members making a difference in their communities. Hi, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey, and I look forward each Tuesday and Thursday to Pacific Sunrise, an inspiring email prepared by my colleague Faith Hoyt. Faith works with schools and churches across the Pacific Union to find interesting and exciting stories about our members. Faith chose the following 7 stories that demonstrate what local churches are doing to impact their communities. For the Camelbak Church in Phoenix, Arizona, the holidays mean coming together to share their blessings with others. Over 11 years ago, several members at the church started Backpacks for Christ, a ministry that provides blankets, scarves, hats, backpacks, ponchos, and bus passes to the homeless. Some of the church's members have made over 100 scarves and hats for the project. Last year, the church gave out 1,500 backpacks. This church is focused on building relationships and meeting needs. Earlier this year, the Victorville, California church gave 429 pairs of shoes to students attending Lucerne Valley Elementary School. The fundraising efforts began in December of the previous year and came to fruition with the help of God's Lighthouse Ministry, a community food pantry with a mission to instill hope. This congregation is excited for the opportunity to come together and make a difference to the lives of young people. The church in Sparks, Nevada hosted a campout for their church members in Truckee, California this past summer. Fellowship, s'mores, singing together, and a trip to Stampede Reservoir Disc Golf enriched their weekend together. We were joined by a couple of families from the Riverview Church in Reno, shared the pastor of the Sparks Church. It was nice to be together. Next year, the Riverview and Sparks churches plan to host an official combined church campout and look forward to more fellowship. When Kaneohe Hawaii church elder Elsie Frisbee retired, she made an extraordinary commitment. Elsie dedicates her time to the various roles she fills at her church, including serving as the local Women's Ministries Director. She estimates that she spends an average of 12 hours a day volunteering, and she isn't alone. Elsie meets with a group of women who provide for the needs of the homeless, make beanies for newborn babies at the local Adventist hospital, provide the meals served at the local Salvation Army Community Center, and so much more. This group of women are connecting their church to the community and actively making a difference. Members of the San Bernardino, California Community Church recently celebrated a special anniversary. For an entire year, this church has teamed up with Celebration Center Ministries, an interdenominational local Christian fellowship, to feed the homeless in North San Bernardino every Sabbath. In addition to providing a meal, chaplains pray with their guests and work to connect them to other resources. The CCM team is comprised of nearly 40 volunteers who are using Sabbath mornings to live God's love for those around them. When the Talakimamani, or Tell the World Church in Salt Lake City, Utah, celebrated their inaugural ceremony in October, they invited young people to be a part of the day. My greatest joy was seeing Christian young people actively involved in singing and sharing the love of Jesus Christ, said Elder Leon Brown, president of the Nevada-Utah Conference. This congregation makes a point to involve young people and help them develop their talents. Through hosting youth and Pathfinder programs, they are finding many ways to engage the younger generations of their church family. This church is excited to tell the world and their young people about God's love. Several years ago, the Capital City Church in Sacramento, California decided to reach out to their immediate community. Pastor Damian Chandler contacted Elder Creek Elementary School, which sits less than a mile down the road from the church. Welcoming the support, the school principal requested help with the school garden. The church provided the structure for the garden, and several church members faithfully volunteered every week to work the garden with the children. By adopting their local school, this church is finding even more opportunities to live God's love. These 7 stories inspire me. If you'd like to receive Pacific Sunrise and read short stories like these each Tuesday and Thursday mornings from our churches and schools, details are in our program bulletin on how you can subscribe. More than anything else, I'm learning what a vibrant, caring church we have in the Pacific Union. Over 800 congregations filled with over 220,000 members, with thousands of opportunities to impact their local church and their communities every day. Paul writes in 1 Corinthians 3:8 and 9, "Now he who plants and he who waters are one, and each one will receive his own reward according to his own labor. For we are God's fellow workers. You are God's field. You are God's building." What an awesome, humbling responsibility and privilege for all God's people. Have a blessed Sabbath. We'll see you back here next week for our Christmas program.